welcome to Board Off, the brand new season of Board Off. I don't know if you were around 4 years ago, about 4 years ago now, right? 2015. Kris and I used to shoot Board Off on a Cosmic Dragon channel. It's not up anymore, but starting next week at the same time, we will be re-releasing all those classic episodes. So you can go back and you can watch what we did in all our awful audio and visual quality. Like really bad at times. There was a couple episodes where you were even like totally out of the frame. Like just your arms are showing. So hopefully,
it's kind of like one of those vintage video games.
Yeah,
where everything's out of shape and out of frame.
So hopefully you can see all this, and it's going to look better, and it's going to hopefully sound better, because I'm not going to be running that annoying music throughout the whole episode anymore. Those days are done. No more annoying music. So for those that don't know, Board Off is a game where I, Ken Livitski, and my friend here, Kris Fedick, a.k.a. the smartest guy you'll never see on Twitter, because 4 years later, he's still not on Twitter. He's living up to that name.
I refuse to go on social media.
Social media strike! We surprise each other by bringing in a board game. Neither one of us know which one the other person's bringing in, and we pop it open, we play it for as long as we can, we kind of review it, the art, what comes with it and everything. Generally, Kris will be good at it, and I will suck horribly, but it's all for your amusement and your entertainment, and I'm excited. Kris, you're going to kick off the first episode.
I am.
Forbidden Sky, Heights of Danger.
In this one, you're on a flying ship that lands on a mysterious platform, so at some point you build an airship and fly away. But in this case, we have a rocket ship.
This actually looks really cool. There is an actual rocket ship. So, soar to dizzying heights in this electrifying cooperative adventure. Work as a team to explore a mysterious platform that floats at the center of a savage storm. Connect a circuit of cables to launch a secret rocket, all before you're struck by lightning or blown off to the depths below. It's a high-wire act that will test your team's capacity for courage and cooperation. One false step, and you all could be grounded permanently.
Yeah, this one I opened up and peeked at the rules. If one of your characters runs out of health or the rope breaks, the entire team loses. So This is a cooperate or you lose kind of game.
Right. And I'll probably just royally mess it up for you, and then you will most likely, be blown off to the depths below. Sorry in advance. A game by Matt Leacock by Gamewright. So here we go. Thank you, Gamewright. Kris purchased your game. It's going to kick off the new season of Board Off.
And I bought it at Chapters, so I paid even more than it was worth.
There you go, Chapters. You owe us for advertising your store.
I'm kidding, of course.
Yes.
Stuff there is priced pretty much exactly as everyone else prices it.
Yeah, this stuff is not cheap. It's kind of amazing. Like, when you buy a board game from Walmart or something, you get like the kiddie little board game, right? But when you buy something like this, a sophisticated board game for adults or people 10 plus, you're paying big dollars for it.
Yeah.
Look at this. You haven't even cracked this open. You got the original
I only opened one piece to test it. So this game...
Oh my god, does this light up? It's
Yeah.
got one of those battery pull things.
So the company claims that this is the only time they've broken their rule of never including batteries in a game. And basically, you build your electric circuit as you're going across, where you're rewiring the ship. And then once the circuit's complete, the ship flies away.
Is it going to actually fly away?
Well, it won't lift off. It's kind of sad, but it does make noises. And
it shoots like a missile right through the roof of the coffee shop here.
And then we don't get our security deposit back.
Yeah.
But this one, it's one of those platform building games where you build everything as you go.
Yep.
It looked simple, so hopefully
I tried to find a game that was Ken-proof. One that you won't have too much trouble with.
I quickly peeked through the rules, and it doesn't look like it's going to take us a week to figure out. So it'll...
Well, that's a plus.
Unlike...
this is like all metal. So like what?
Are you actually build an electric circuit.
To charge that?
To charge the ship.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's awesome.
This is crazy. Can you open all these up?
Yeah, may as well.
All right. Here, I'll let you open that one. And dent the corners of your cards.
Okay, so all of them had one of those quick release things. This one doesn't.
This one doesn't. This one is just do your best not to damage whatever's inside. Yeah. Full on concentration face there.
I opened that with my mind.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
How we setting this beast
where's
up?
the rules here.
Got all kinds of pieces.
All right, so we'll need the wind compass, which has a little spinny thing.
All right.
That's up here.
Okay. Okay. Bottom piece.
Oops.
Oops. Oops.
And it's gone forever.
Where's this guy going?
That goes on the electric symbol there.
All right.
So what happens is because these all have metal in them,
Yeah.
you basically build the parts as they go, or even magnetize to make them stick easier. And then you reconnect to different pieces.
So it doesn't actually include a board. You're making the board as you go.
You build the board as you go, so it's one of those replayable because it'll never be the same way really twice.
All right. I'm gonna pull out the old handy cam here. We're going to show everyone a close up.
Place the rocket
What
circuit
we got going
components.
on here, Chris? We got a rocket.
The circuit components are placed
Okay.
according to the rules.
Nice. They're all gonna blow up. Okay. So we got this rocket. We're gonna
Storm meter.
kick off the board here.
This one gets so everything's tracked with basically clips, which is kind of nice because it stops you from having a bunch of little tokens that are falling all over the place. You got to keep track of.
Right.
All right. So choose your difficulty level.
All right. Let's go.
So what do you think? Legendary?
Is legendary the easy mode?
Well, they do have a novice.
All right. So these are like the circuits. These right here.
Yeah, those are the wires for them.
All metal.
Let's see. So we need that. 2 of these.
What we got here? What's this little doohickey?
3 of these. So this will be the quick game too, which works for this show. So
Yeah,
nobody winds up watching a 12-hour
quick
game.
games are good. The box says this is a 60-minute game. We're gonna do it in half that.
I think we could pull that off,
I think so.
especially if we cheat.
I think so. This is really cool. Oh, I broke it. The detail in this rocket ship's amazing though. Like,
Yeah, I love when they go out of their way to kind of do that, where they add that extra little
yeah,
detail
I want
to
to
it.
see this guy just like light up.
Well, it does light up. And makes rocket shippy noises. I tested it to make sure.
Rocket shippy noises.
Rocket shippy noises. Yeah.
So,
They have the ultra clear instructions. Arrows going down.
right, they make this really dumb proof. I like
Oh
it.
yeah. So we're supposed to pick adventurers at random here.
Okay.
So we shuffle these 2 decks.
All right. Here we go.
Whoops.
Oh, I can do better than that.
Then we should learn a couple trick shuffles and then bring someone in as a guest. Like we're playing poker and then they trick shuffle.
Actually, no magician. I know a magician. He can shuffle these from
Perfect.
behind our ear.
Let's see. Randomly to 1 player.
Am I just picking one?
Yeah.
All right. This one.
I'll take Mr. Orange here.
I'm a surveyor.
The medic.
I give tiles to other players on your tile or an adjacent tile for free at any time. I may hold 4 tiles. I start with 2. Is that these?
Yeah.
I get to start with 2.
I guess I get 1.
Right. So order of play. Take up to 4
Take
actions.
a pawn of a matching color. Inexplicably made of wood instead of plastic like everything else.
Okay, so I get the green one. Is that?
Yeah. And 2 of these. So these track your rope strength and your health as well.
All right.
See, I thought it was one of those games where the rope strength and the health were the same. So it'd be like, yeah, when you die, your rope breaks and it kills you. But it actually winds up, yeah, you can get electrocuted to death or thrown off the platform if your rope breaks.
So where am I sending these up on this card? Wherever?
Well, I think at the top because it's indicating your.
Okay, so I'm at full health right now.
Unless you want to challenge yourself by half cutting your rope before you start.
Yeah.
Order of play. Take 4 actions, draw and resolve storm cards. You may take up to 4 actions each turn. Your teammates are allowed and encouraged to give advice. Ooh, I can heckle you then too. And the best actions on to take during your turn. Make any combination of the following actions. Move, scout, explore, and wire. To service the platform must be connected across 2 plot tiles. Makes sense. You can't walk over air.
Right.
Well,
I
can't move diagonally either.
Well, what the hell? What game are you bringing in here, man?
Scout. Draw the top tile from the power platform. Draw a pile and place it face up in front of you. You may hold up to 3 tiles at any one time. If you already have 3 tiles, you may not perform the scout action. Scouting is drawing tiles.
Okay.
Explore. Place one of your tiles onto the power platform, so it's connecting. Each card here has a wire. I guess that's what this orange thing is.
Oh, yeah.
And they have to, it looks like they have to be touching in order to make the platforms connect. So that's how you match them up.
Ah.
So like doing this wouldn't work because it would work because it's got a wire connecting to it.
Would it work?
Yeah.
Well, what about that one?
That's all right as long. Oh, actually, maybe
Right,
that
doesn't
would.
that one have to connect to something too?
Yeah, because it's cutting the circuit
So
off like
you
that.
kind of have to,
So-
like, oh, I got this one here, so this one could kind of go like that, right?
Oh, they do show one going to air on this image, so it only
Yeah.
has to be one connecting.
Well, look at that. All right.
And then if you do this, I guess something goes on here too. In this case, if I connect that one there, it gets this.
Is this to set the amount of players?
Yeah.
Should I go to this one?
We're in a raging storm then.
It's raging.
I guess it makes sense you need more turns if you have less players. 'Cause every single player makes a move and you gotta draw a storm card.
Right.
Alright, so you have the launch pad as well. So when we find the launch pad, we can put the ship on it.
All right, so let's take another look here. Let's see what we're doing. So you got to match up these wires. The orange is the wires. So this matches, but it doesn't really go anywhere.
No. But it gets, because it's a small circle, it gets one of those.
Ah.
If it's a green one, you get a bigger one.
This is our windstorm dial thing up here.
Yeah. And if you get big red one, it's the launch pad. So we actually have to find the launch pad before we can wire it.
Got to find the launch pad. All right.
Oh, that can be really annoying because if it's like the last 4 tiles you draw.
These are some great instructions too, because I mean they're all colored. They go really into detail what you're supposed to be doing. Draw storm cards. Kris is a shuffle master.
And we'll do that because all of the ones for the platform are on the bottom. So let's do that and pick from
Alright.
randomly.
Okay. All right.
So that looks pretty easy.
Okay.
And then creating the circuit.
Let's do
let's see. Oh yeah, the last thing you can do is then you have wire. So add physical wire to the circuit component attached to your tile. So that connects to another circuit component. You may use a short or a long wire. I thought they were all long.
Oh no, there's some short ones in there.
Oh, perfect. If your wire cannot span both components without falling off, you may not add it there. It makes sense. You may also perform this action to remove a wire. It's like creating the circuit as well. You can only attach 2 pieces to the same, or 2 wires to the same component. Was the other? Warning.
Okay, I see what we're doing here.
Then there's a teleporter. So there's symbols. You can add lightning rod. So you put one of these on it.
Yep.
Struck by lightning every time a lightning strikes card from the storm deck. So be careful how you place these. Any players on tiles connected to lightning rod by wires will be jolted by lightning strikes. So we got to watch out we don't electrocute ourselves. You can move between any 2 tiles containing teleporters for 1 action. So we got teleporters. Gear. Place a tile with a gear symbol on it. Discover a valuable piece of equipment that can help your team during the game. Immediately draw the top card from the equipment deck. So that one. That'll give us parts and stuff like that.
All right.
Equipment cards may only be used when a player possesses them, or be passed for free at any time to another player if they're on the same tile. So it's basically like physical things. If you're standing next to each other,
Yep.
you can pass it. If not, you're stuck. Wind shelter provides protection from high winds. If your pawn is blown into a tile with this symbol during the storm phase, you are sheltered from future high winds as long as your pawn is on it. So if you have a wind shelter icon, so it's one of these blue things,
Yep.
then the high winds won't blow you around.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure my pawn is always on one of those.
And a Faraday cage. So there's that one. Weird symbol.
A cage.
Yeah, so if lightning strikes and you're on one of those symbols, you
Yeah.
don't get electrocuted.
Ah.
But otherwise, it looks pretty simple out there.
Alrighty.
Now let's see if we lose horribly or not. Yeah, and these rules are just the telling you about like when you draw, you get high winds and what to do. All right,
Cool.
so
Yeah.
let's get started
They're
adventuring.
playing on a novice. For me.
I wanted legendary, but
Yeah. Sorry. So, okay. Who's kicking it off? Is this your card? That's your tile, right?
Yeah.
So do you go or? Who's first here, surveyor or medic?
I think either one can go first. I should really take one quick pick at this, though, or look at it. I guess the components we place as we go, if we want them.
Okay.
Because otherwise, if you have only so many of these and you have all these tiles, we're going to run out of parts well before we even find where the rocket is. So I'm going to assume we place those as we go as well.
All right. We're both on here?
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, my turn. Quit shoving. Oh, great. Now we're stuck.
Yeah, right. Bam! Into the depths of darkness he falls. So what now?
So you move to a tile.
Okay.
Then you make your move. So you have up to 4 actions. So the 4 actions would be the scout, which is drawing tiles.
Players on your tile. Give tiles to other players on your tile.
Explore. Place one of your tiles down on a platform.
I can hold up to 4 tiles, but starting with 2.
Move. Okay. Move is also 1 action. So your first action would literally be moving onto the platform. Here.
Okay. So, is that what I'm doing?
Yeah. And that's got a teleporter, but there's nothing to teleport to.
All right. So now what?
Now you can place a tile. You have 3 more moves. So you can place a tile or draw a tile.
Oh, okay. Okay. I get take up to 4 actions. Okay, so that was an action. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna just kick it off with one of these bad boys right here. Boom. All right. So that was a move, right? That's an action.
Yeah. So then you got 2 more.
And grabbing a card or whatever counts as an action.
You can only grab a card if you're on one of these wheel symbol.
Okay, gotcha. And what's the symbol for these ones?
Once you're finished all your actions, you draw that, and we find out if the storm gets worse or whatever horrible things happen.
Not a bathroom. Yeah, it begins already. This is the best part about playing in a boardroom in a coffee shop is that, 4 years ago, how many times did this happen?
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
At least 50.
Yeah. Because apparently a closed door with no signs on the outside means bathroom and just enter. Just enter. At least they apologized and got out here real damn quick. Instead of going, hey, what are you guys doing in here? We get one of those.
This is the executive boardroom bathroom. Like, look at the cushy toilets these things have.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to go...
Yeah, I remember the one guy even came in twice. It was the same guy.
Yeah, same guy.
Are you sure it's not the bathroom?
Okay, so that's an action.
Yeah.
So now I can move this guy again, right?
You can.
This way or this way?
Yeah, any of the 2 directions that you haven't attached
I'm going to
before.
go there because that's 4 actions.
All right.
I'm going to draw one of these weather cards.
See how bad things get.
Right? Draw and resolve storm cards equal to the storm level. Okay, boom! High winds.
High winds.
You got high winds. What's happening?
So it's red. So we turn it in the red direction.
Right.
So now all the winds are basically blowing us in that direction.
Okay.
Let's see. These 2 cards change the direction of the wind. Here we go. So if upon these 4 cards blow adventurers 1 tile in the direction of the arrow, the wind comes. So I go flying that way.
And I'm off the board.
Yeah. If a pawn cannot move because there's no tile in that direction, then the adventurer's rope gets worn by 1 point.
Okay. Okay. So I stay on by wearing down my rope.
Yeah.
See, things are starting to make sense here. Okay.
Yeah, and then if, let's say, there was still a tile there, but there was clouds, so there was no way to actually land on it, you would lose rope as well.
You lose rope.
Yeah, you can't walk on air.
Okay.
If the clip reaches the skull and crossbones symbol, the rope breaks, and the character falls 7,000 feet, and everyone loses the game.
All right. Everyone loses the game, so if I fall, you lose too?
Yeah.
Well, what?
So
You're
if
still
you've
on
got
the
like
board.
8
That
players,
doesn't make any sense.
if you got 8 players and 1 falls, it's like, no, game over.
Okay, so what do I do with this now? Do I just put it at the bottom of the deck?
Well, let's make a discard pile and we'll shuffle when it runs out every time.
Boom, discard it.
And then, so it's kind of like the whole Metal Gear Solid snake.
Now, I start with 2 tiles. Do I pick up tiles again now?
That's an action you can take, is picking a tile up.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
no tiles for me.
I'm going to place a tile as my action.
All right.
That's 1 action. 2 more actions, I'll just pick more tiles.
Mm-hmm.
And then
3rd act or 4th action.
The 4th will be to place this one.
Ooh, look at Yes. All right.
Now we can start getting equipment.
I have a feeling we're going to eventually run out of table.
Change winds.
Okay, so now you're just going to...
Oh, this one was supposed to change the wind direction.
Right, we did the high wind.
Yeah, so the wind changes direction, but that's it. Nothing happens otherwise.
Okay, so you just...
So the high wind tells you if it's going to blow you off the platform or not.
Got it. All right, doing good.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to kick it off with 3 tiles, because I can hold up to 4 at a time. All right, boom, 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 and then I'm going to place a tile right. So I can't do this, right?
No, it has to have the wire touching.
It has to go. Okay, all right, so there we go. There we go, look at that perfect. Okay, all right, that's 4 moves, and wind's changing again.
So they go in the green direction.
All right, so going this way.
1, 2, because I want a piece of equipment.
Ooh.
The strike shield. You and anyone on your tile are safe from lightning strikes when played. Tuck this card under your character card to show that it is in use. Discard at the beginning of your next turn. Play at any time.
All right.
Not an action.
Okay. All right.
And I have 2 actions left, so I'm gonna grab place a tile here.
Yep.
Because that way, if there's a high wind, I won't get blown off the platform.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah. And then let's do it this way. And actually, I just realized I do have the extra action, so.
All right. And now you grab a card, right?
Oh, the wind card. Storm intensifies. Reshuffle the entire storm deck and stop drawing cards.
Right. So reshuffle. All right.
Our storm meter goes up. Oh no, it's a category 2. Now we'll draw the same 3 cards again that we already got.
Okay, I'm going to. What am I going to do? I think I'm going to place another card. I'm going to keep going in this direction. All right. And then I'm going to grab.
Oh wait, I don't have
I'm
this.
going to grab a tile, and I'm going to. What's this one? That zaps me, right?
That protects you if there's a lightning strike.
That protects me. Okay, so I'm going to do my final 2 moves to this to be protected. I'm going to grab my card,
Actually,
which is high winds. So my rope is dying again, and you are going to go down, right?
yeah. So I'm like,
So you're safe. You just went down one. I'm.
and I get a free
My
piece of
rope.
equipment.
My rope is falling apart. All right.
You and anyone on your tile are unaffected by wind, by the gravity hook.
Too bad you didn't have that one the first time.
When played, tuck this under your character. You might have to come over here and pick that card up. You're having some bad luck here. All right, so for my move, I'm gonna just draw a ton of tiles, and then start placing some of them.
All right.
This looks like it's a part of the ship platform.
That's good.
So let's place that there. And then.
Oh, we're supposed to be putting down these round ones, right?
Oh yeah. I think. I'm not sure if we're supposed to place them immediately or not, because it's. Oh yeah, we are supposed to add it automatically.
If you
so
have
we've been
one
supposed
built.
to. Yeah.
Okay.
So we should be a little more careful because we may not be able to wire the circuit if we're not careful.
Right.
We've only got 2 parts left here. That's it. Yeah, I only have the 3 moves. So.
Okay. So, storm card, right?
Yes. Lightning strike.
Oh shit! No. Okay, so we're going down on this now, right? I got 4.
You're on the Faraday cage, so you're safe. But I'm like.
Oh, I'm on the cage.
Yeah.
My life just went back
Lightning
up.
strikes.
You got zapped. Okay, I got 2 of those. I'm going to start. We're going to go like this. Yes. See this? What I'm doing here? Okay, and then I think I'm going to grab one of these, and I am going to. I can go back this way too, right?
Yeah.
1, 2. Equipment card. Do I grab my equipment now, or at the beginning of the next turn?
Right now, I guess.
All right.
It didn't say there was
Equipment card.
an action.
The remote fuser. Add or remove a wire between any 2 components on the platform. Sweet.
Nice.
So we can add up to these, I guess.
Yeah.
Add or remove a wire between any 2 components. So we'll do both of those. All right. So that's going to be 2 shorties. All right. Boom. And boom. All right. So that is that. I can discard this now, though, right?
Yeah.
That's a one and done. And my storm card says lightning strike. I am no longer safe, so now I'm getting hurt. All right.
Per action. I can heal myself up at least.
Look at me. I'm nailing this game. I keep reminding you about the weather cards.
I know you seem to be killing me off with these lightning cards. All right, so where to next? Well, I'm going to do 2 actions. I'm going to move onto this platform. And I'm going to place that because I found out I have another piece of our ship platform. And that's supposed to be a piece of.
All right.
Soon we will have the ship.
So that's your 4 turns?
The
Or
2,
did you
3, 4.
want to? Yeah? Okay. What do we do at the end of our turn, Chris? Hey! Look at me. I'm on the ball, man.
The storm
Oh,
intensifies.
shit.
Reshuffle. Change places.
And this is going up, right?
Yeah.
We're putting this up. Storm is
Now, who's gonna kill us first? Ken with his lightning, or me with my intensifying the storm?
Neither one of us is making it to that ship today. I feel it. I feel it in my bones.
We might have to apply a cheat code so we can finish it off.
Yeah, the Konami code. All right. So I'm gonna. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna grab a tile, and I'm going to move 1, 2, and in your way,
Fall over.
grab an equipment card. Jetpack. Move to any tile on the platform. You may take one other pawn on your tile with you. Play at any time. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna hold on to that then.
I know it'll save your life, buds, but I'm leaving you behind. Bye.
And what should I do for my final turn? Let's grab a tile. Let's grab one more tile. So what?
Ship platform tile.
All right. Well, that was my final turn. So now weather card. Oh no!
Oh.
Storm is intensifying.
It knows we're solving it.
All right.
Somehow it knows that we're trying to escape.
All right. Let's pull out the phone and show everyone what is going on the board right now. Okay, Chris. Explain to people what they're looking at. Oh, is that your turn?
So I'll start taking my turn and making moves here.
Yep.
So yes, they're looking at our mysterious platform. Whoever built it really didn't do a good job on the design. Look at all the holes in it.
Yep.
High winds, no safety wires. There's another thing, no safety guidelines. It's a really good design here.
And we are almost off the table. Like we're whoa. Oh, you get to fill in the hole.
I'm filling in the hole. So that's 3 actions.
That really,
that
goes nowhere. Okay.
I'm healing myself.
Here we go. The storm is intensifying. Is that your 4th action?
Yeah. And there's the ship.
Are you grabbing a card, Chris? What we got? What we got? Oh no! What's the direction? The direction is still down. Okay.
So my rope gets damaged.
Your rope is getting damaged, and I actually moved down for a change. All right. Good times. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to. What? I got other cards in the go here. So I should probably put one of these guys down pretty soon, right?
Yeah. Just not here because we need that for the platform.
All right. I'm gonna put it there because then we can set that up. Now we can power some shit.
Hopefully we'll be able to reach it with our circuitry.
I'll go like that. 2 moves. Yes. I'm going to grab another tile. It's move number 3. And I'm going to actually probably go back up here to grab another equipment card.
Let's see what mysterious equipment we
I got
found
another
today.
jetpack.
Yeah.
2 jetpacks. Weather card. Lightning strikes.
Oh, good thing I healed up.
All right, so lightning strike. I'm not safe from anything this time.
Stop drawing those. I'm glowing in the dark here.
It's my trademark. The lightning strikes.
Let's see. Perfect.
All right.
That's 2 actions.
Okay.
And then that we've completed this, does that mean we can just throw the ship down, or do we have to do it a specific way?
But we have. Is this complete though? Because there's one different looking on the board. Does that matter?
Oh yeah, do we have to make it that specific way, or do we just need it to be like that?
Launchpad. You may place the launchpad in any. Oh, okay.
So as long as it's big enough to fit it.
Okay. So what? Now we put that wheel on there.
Yeah.
We have a launchpad for the ship. Wow. We might actually beat this game. All right.
So now we have to build the circuit from one part of the platform out into the thing, and then back to this side again.
Oh wow. Okay. I thought we were almost done. Nope. Nope.
So then let's
That
see.
thing is not taking off yet. The lightning is still striking. The storm is intensifying.
So it has to be attached to our tile. So one of us has to go. Well, actually, I can go up here and attach that. And
I
then
feel
we
like
have to
this is
find
like
a way to.
the board game for like BioShock Infinite because it's a floating sky or floating city in the sky. It would make more sense than a floating sky.
Instead, it's just a floating sky platform.
You know when the sky floats?
So that'll work.
Yeah.
But now we need a way to get around to this side.
So we have to get one of these over here somewhere.
Yeah. Well, that might work. So if we can get the rest of that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How many actions did I take? 2?
I don't know. I kind of stopped counting.
3. And then I'm drawing a card. A jetpack.
Yes.
Yeah. And then 4.
All right.
So then on the next turn, I can add a wire. I remembered this time. Lightning strikes.
Oh God, man! Stop it! Stop! You're killing me, dude.
Oh man.
If I use one of these, does that count? That counts as my action, right?
No, actually, those don't count as an action.
No. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna make sure that I'm on a safe board next time. Okay, so we're going. I'm gonna kick it off with this because now we can hopefully reach. Maybe. Hopefully.
Will it be long enough? Will it be long enough?
It's too short.
No, you just have to twiddle it with it a little bit.
Ah. Well, actually, we can put one of these guys.
Feels like it's attached.
Oh.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
That's another action there.
Okay, good.
So you can connect the ship too if you wanted.
Well, I think I might do that. Let's go. Okay, we're right here.
Yeah, I pulled them all over here since we need them now.
Okay, so this is action number 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when the ship's connected, we have to go to the jetpack. Or we have to go to the platform, or we're left behind and lose the game.
Okay.
So
Well, I got jetpack cards. You got jetpack cards, so we can get there pretty quick.
yeah, you can use it at any time, so it doesn't matter where you are. It's a jetpack.
What's this creator's name? Matt Leacock. Oh, we're gonna beat you, Matt. Right now.
We're gonna beat your
This is
novice
it.
setting.
This is it. Your novice setting. I mean, I'm sure we're still playing this wrong in some way. You're probably like, idiots. You're not beating me at all.
It's probably you have to place all the components before you can go.
All right, so I have one more move, and my one more move is going to be. I got 2 jetpacks, so I'm going to use one of my jetpacks to. Oh shit! No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go here because then the storm intensifying. I'll fall off the board again. Let's just go here. Get some more equipment. Let's get some more equipment. Strike shield. Oh, that's good.
Perfect.
That's good. All right, and then one of these. A lightning strike. And I got my strike shield.
And I'm using the strike shield so I don't die.
I'm
It'll
also
literally kill me.
I'm also using the strike shield. Okay, so that's that. And these we gotta just
Yeah, I think we can
there.
keep track that we're using those.
All right, man. That's it. My turn's done.
Right. So I'm gonna end the game then because I just won this.
Yes.
Action number 1. Actually, I think we're only supposed to be attaching 2 pieces to these.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Action number 2, but we're doing it anyway.
Yeah. Whoa.
Jetpack!
Is it taking off?
Yeah.
Wait, I never got there. No. All right. Okay. Can I get the takeoff again? Yes. Take off. No, I feel there was a lost opportunity there. They should have had some smoke come out, some wind blowing. You know,
Oh, like
make
those
it
old,
really hard for our pawns to walk towards it.
like those old. Remember those old train sets where you'd put like the drop of oil and it would
Yep.
puff the smoke out, which was probably super toxic. But you always like breathed it in because it had a weird smell, and it's like, yeah.
All right, let's go back to this for one more moment. Let's show you how we beat the game. See, so we put the wires in. Pretty positive. Chris is pretty positive. I was only supposed to have 2 tops, but you know what? Rules are made for us to break them, right? So.
This is a board game show for reviews, anyways. If we didn't show all the features like winning the game, then what's the point?
So while I got this video going, let's just do. Chris, let's do a quick little review of what we think of everything. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So the design on the rocket ship, I kind of touched on that already. I think it's pretty awesome. What do you think about the rocket ship?
I like it. It's really, really, really well detailed.
Yep.
Nice cast components too. Kind of weird how they attached it, but it looks like they hid the seam too by building it into a couple of different spots.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
it's really well done.
Yeah, they went to a lot of trouble to set this up.
Yep.
And of course, it lights up. So.
Yeah, which is super.
Which
cool.
is like, come on, that's half the reason I bought it was it's like you built
a
rocket.
Wait, this lights up. I'm buying this game. Was it $100? I'm buying this game.
There we go.
I'm buying this game.
And it's got sound effects. You can kind of relive childhood memories
There you go.
with your rocket ship.
Bruce Willis just flew into space to save everyone from the asteroid.
The art's pretty good too.
The art is really good.
Even the wires, they could have just made this look like conduit. And
Yep.
instead, they actually put little wires crisscrossing across them.
Yep. A lot of detail.
Yeah.
A lot of detail. I can see why this is an expensive game to buy.
Magnetic parts too, which is another good one.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's crazy that these are all magnetic and they make the ship. Like, yeah.
Yeah, they actually launched the ship. So I'm really glad that the company broke the rules.
Yeah, see, like, now, okay, you're talking about that with the rules. So, like, none of their other games ever had anti-battery operating?
No, they actually say in the book here.
Yeah?
They broke their rule. Yeah, somewhere where they're
A word from Gamewright. The saga continues. What started off as a simple island adventure has evolved into an ever-developing storyline. From ocean to desert and now to the sky, this latest installment takes you to new heights with several novel challenges, including collectively planning a terrain using only limited information and constructing a real electrical circuit. That's really cool, though. That's a cool idea. Forbidden Sky also breaks new ground for us as a publisher, as it's our first game to include an electronic component. Inventor Matt Leacock created such a compelling mechanism with building a circuit that we felt it warranted breaking our long-held rule of not publishing games with batteries. Hopefully, you'll agree that the payoff is electrifying. Oh, clever play on words there, Gamewright. Clever play. Chris, great game. Lots of fun.
Yeah, this was
great
really
detail. Good. I think it's worth the money. Absolutely, I'd play this one again. Yeah, I would play this one. I understood it. I understood a game that you brought in. That's
it took us less than half an hour to read the instructions.
You pulled up that box, and I noticed immediately, whenever you pull out one of these boxes with a beautiful artwork on it, I know it's a game I won't understand. I was like, it's pretty, but I won't get it. You're going to crack that open. It's going to be a billion pieces. I'm going to be just like, wow, this is way too many pieces. But this was actually pretty easy. And I think the ship being battery operated kept me really entertained on the whole mission.
He's like, I have to see this thing fly.
You will fly, rocket ship. You will fly. Chris, anything else to add about Forbidden Sky, Heights of Danger?
Well, I actually kind of want to try and find their other 2 games in the same series.
The 2 before it, right?
Because they've got to be just around as good. I mean,
yeah, they won't have a rocket ship that runs apparently.
No, but they've got to be interesting.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. I like it a lot.
Also, it's actually pretty surprising. It came from chapters.
Yeah.
I mean, you expect random games there, but this was actually pretty surprising to find just in a place that focuses on books.
You brought a game that's 2 to 5 players, which was perfect for us because, as you'll eventually find out, I bring games that are good for 3 players, and there's only 2 of us. Anyway.
That's okay, man. I play hard enough for 2 people.
You play hard enough for 2 people. I like that. I like that. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. I am Ken. That is Kris. Hope you enjoyed the first episode of this brand new Board Off. As I said, next week, Board Off Classic will be popping back up on the channel. It'll be kicking off with Morgan's Revenge.
Morgan's Revenge.
Chris's first game from last season, in which he brought a bag of coins for the first board game we would play.
You have to admit that was one of the best reactions, though, because you were just like, "Where is it?" And I'm like, "Wow!"
Yeah, I was like, "Where is it? Is it in your pocket?" And you pulled it out of your pocket.
And you're like, "I don't get it."
It's a sack of coins. All right. Cool. So stay tuned for that next week. As I said, the audio and the visuals will not be that great in it, but nevertheless, it's got the two of us. It's got this wonderful room. It won't have that screaming baby outside the door, though, so apologies for that. It might have someone walking in asking where the bathroom is.
Ah, yes.
It might. It might. There's a few of those episodes, so you'll have to keep an eye out for those. But anyways, Kris, this was very fun. We'll be back in 2 weeks. We're going bi-weekly now with Board Off. So in 2 weeks, a brand new Board Off will kick off. I'll be bringing a game that will likely be for 3 players. And Kris is going to kick my ass.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Then again, if I'm playing 2 parts, I can play against you with the 2. So
yeah, that's very true. Very true. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those places that Kris is not at. You could also find us on, actually, no, you can only find us on YouTube for Board Off. YouTube is the exclusive home for Board Off because, I mean, this would not be very entertaining as a podcast. It's something you need to see and experience. But our other shows, for those interested, are also on Apple Podcasts and SoundCloud, so you can check those out there. Oh!
Until next time, whoa! Road fuel.